focus on your mental health. It's a big part of my story, and I want to talk about it. When I think about what is my purpose in life, I think of two things. I think of police work and I think of mental health. When I was a young boy, I recall a police officer come to the house, and I saw that police officer as safety. And when I entered into recovery and I finally surrendered and said that I needed help, that's when the journey really began. And I started to see a psychiatrist, and week after week, that psychiatrist sat with me, and we chipped away undiagnosed ADHD, undiagnosed anxiety, undiagnosed depression. And I feel like that has really transformed my life, and especially my journey into recovery. And I feel like it's my purpose. It's God's will, if you will, to help other people. I want to take police work and mental health and just serve others. And that's what the 12-step program is all about, is being of service to other people. And the more that I mature and I grow in my faith, I learn that that's what life is about, is reaching other people and helping other people when they're in need. Now, there's an interesting question that comes to mind. How can you help somebody if they don't want to help themselves? And I've been really thinking about that recently because I want to make sure that I have an impact and that I, at the same time, that I feel good in what I'm doing. I'm still finding my way about what I want to do in life and how I can be of maximum service while feeling fulfilled. And that's okay. And I continue to put my faith in people, and I search day in and day out. And I know that one day that is going to come, and it's just going to make sense. That's just part of life. It's a learning process. But once I started to ask for help, that's when real doors started to open up. That's when the recovery really began. And I'm so grateful. In a couple of weeks, I'll be celebrating 2 years of sobriety. And I say that proudly because I think that this is the first time that I'm actually publicly saying that. A lot of my good friends, they know this, but of course there was that fear of saying it on a public platform. My recovery is who I am today. My past life is a part of me. It's not who I am. And I have so much to offer. And with that wisdom and that knowledge, it's made me the man that I am today. And I'm so grateful for it. Now, don't get me wrong. There are still trials and tribulations. I have a different mindset. I have been relieved of the obsession of the mind. And I feel like most of us are addicts, whether it's food, sex, fear, arguments. There could be many things that we're addicted to, the compulsion. The thing is that we need to ask for help. We need to engage in prayer. We need to ask God to relieve our anxiety, to relieve our depression, because God has power over anything that has power over you. You got to do this for yourself. That's the number one thing. And this is not for everyone. And I've been learning that there are just some people who are just simply not ready. And that's okay. When I see an example of that, I see myself, and it brings me such gratitude to realize that I'm not on that side anymore, that I'm on the other side, and that I have a choice today. Because when you're active, I feel like you don't have a choice. Focus on your mental health. It's a huge part of my story, and as I grow, I hope to help other people to realize the importance of focusing on their mental health, so that could alleviate some of the hardships in life that one would go through, and hopefully it could open up a door of blessings.